Hi everyone. So I'm here again still at lovely Pangbourne. I remember my sun cream today. Last time I made the video, I forgot the sun cream, so ended up a little burnt and a little unwell the next day, so we say. So sun cream is on. So let's begin your Fit for Life program. So we're going to mobilize through the spine. So we're going to start on all fours today. Knees under the hips and hands under the shoulders. As you inhale, lift the tailbone, relax the belly and look forwards. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, draw the belly up, reach the shoulder blades apart, and lastly, look through the legs. Inhale for that lovely long flow along the spine. Mobilizing through the whole length with the breath. Exhale, drawing up. So drawing a line from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Make sure there's no jerky movements. Keep this lovely and smooth. I hope you're enjoying the scenery as much as I am. Of the geese and birds and the water. Last one here. And then take a hand step forward. Inhale, come forward. Nice strong inhalation. As you exhale, push the ribs down towards the mat and hips go back. So inhale, forward. Grip the mat as you come forward. Spread the fingers wide. Exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Nice energizing breath as you come forward. Very slow, soft exhalation on the way back. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. And we're going to hold out the back. We can draw a big smiley face with the hip bones. Coming up to the side. Center. Don't overthink it. Spread the fingers. Get a big movement with the hips. Rolling over the knees and the shins. Inviting that movement into the body. Last one. We're going to come into our first down face dog. Let's measure it out. So we've got all fours. We're going to take 1 hand step forward. Keeping the fingers spread. Little dome in the palm. Tuck the toes and lift up. And then push the fingers forward. Let the head come between the arms. Take your sit bones away from the crown of the head. And then walk it on the spot. Inviting that movement into the legs, lifting up the sit bones. Steady, even flow of breath. And then walk slowly into the middle of your mat. Bend the knees and come up slowly as you stack your vertebrae. Take the arms up over the head, feet hip width apart. Link the hands, breathing in, reach up. As you exhale, come over to the right and gently push the hips out to the left. Inhale, center. If your lower back is calling for attention here, then we engage the glutes. We clench the cheeks of the bum. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Steady and smooth with the breath. And release. Let's take a couple of full yogic breaths together before we start our practice. So we're going to fill the lungs right to the top. Exhale through the mouth. Draw the belly in. 1 more, filling to the top. Exhale. Cleansing through the respiratory system. So let's start with the sun warrior today. So we have this glorious, glorious sunshine. Okay, so we're going to take the legs nice and wide. Okay, left foot comes in by about 30 and the right out by 90. So eventually we want to get a right angle from thigh to shin. Take the left arm behind today and just have the palm facing away. Nice, strong, grounded, straight back leg as you lift the chest and bring this front arm up. Ribs forward, lifting the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Strong, straight, grounded back leg. Maybe you could drop down a little more. Make sure the breath is soft, the body is strong. A couple more breaths. Now we're bringing right hand inside the right leg. Okay, we're going to draw a big circle with this left arm. So left arm comes forward inside the front foot, open. Start to take the left shoulder back and follow with your gaze. Sweep along the mat. Take it up. Start to take that left shoulder back. Squeeze the right arm, right leg together. Let's do 2 more. Squeezing arm and leg together. Left shoulder back, right shoulder forwards. And 1 more. Open. Hold the arm on the leg and reach the hand to the back of the mat. Squeeze this right arm, right leg together. And then maybe keeping the body still, bringing the left arm over. Draw the head back and reach. Well held. Let's come into our down face dog. Drop to the knees if you need to. Tuck the toes. Coming up. Push the fingers forward. Take the sit bones away from the crown of the head and then walk it out. Bend 1 knee at a time. And then walk into the middle. Stack the vertebrae as you come up. Quarter turn, facing the long edge of the mat. And let's repeat onto the other side. Nice long stride. Long, long. Right foot 30 degrees. Left out by 90. Check that your back arch is lined with your front heel. And then bend the front knee. So eventually we're looking for a right angle. Backhand, right hand behind with the palm facing away. So we can squeeze the arm into the back. Strong, straight, grounded back leg. Now ribs forward and lift the chest. Bring up this left arm. Lift. Little clenching in the cheek of the bum on the back leg. Drop down. Lift the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Steady, soft flow of breath. 1 more breath. Now bring the left hand inside the left leg and squeeze the 2 tight together as we sweep the right arm through. Follow with your gaze, taking the right shoulder back, opening, following down, sweeping, mobilizing through the shoulder and the spine. Big circular movement. Let's do 1 more. Very tough, this one on the balance, especially with the sun overhead. And then hold and reach the hands to the back of the mat. Try to get 2 shoulders in 1 line. Now try to keep the 2 shoulders in 1 line as we bring the right arm over. Squeeze left arm, left leg together. Draw the head back. Feel the whole side body lengthen. Bring the hands inside. Maybe you could spring by bending the knees and pushing. Otherwise, work your way back from all 4s into your down dog. Now breathe here. Taking the tailbone away. Now that space, the knuckles of the sit bones spread. Make it wider. Make the backs of the thighs broad. Walk into the middle. Now let's hang in a forward bend, Uttanasana. Tipping the weight to the balls of the feet. Shake the head. Lift up the bum and hang like a rag doll. Breathe. Now, if there's anything calling for attention in the lower back, you bend the knees. Now bend. Take a big breath, circle the arms, open the chest. Let's go to Utkatasana. So take a seat. Stick your bottom right back. Push your ribs forward. Lengthen the sit bones back. Ribs forward. Tuck the chin. Draw the head back. Want to feel these muscles working in the back. And then reach the arms forwards. Utkatasana. Strengthening through the lower back to support the spine. Tailbone back. Ribs forward. Reach the arms. And then round into an angry cat. Get broad in the whole of the back and tuck the chin. Take a big breath. Open the chest, big circle of the arms. Bringing the hands to the heart. Quarter turn. Let's see how our balance is today. So, standing on the left, just moving on the grass, it's a lot easier for the balance. Take the arms up over the head and we're lifting the right. Now this might be challenging enough for you, otherwise we can add a little bit of movement, we bend. And we aim eventually to reach the floor, it doesn't matter if we get there or not, and then again we lift. So a little bend, keep the eyes very still, you might come halfway and up, otherwise we're going all the way. Might be challenging enough for you to hold with the stillness of the knee. Bend. And lift. Keep your eyes still. Be strong but graceful. One more. Now squeeze your inner thighs together. Ribs forward. Crown of the head rises. And release. Close your eyes. Shake out the legs. Connect the thumbs to the heart. Take a couple of breaths into your heart chakra. Using the breath to clear any energy blockages. Anahata, the heart chakra. As we circle the arms, take them over the head, standing on the right leg and lift the left. Push the floor away. Now this might be challenging enough for you, otherwise we bend and we're going to add a little movement. Lifting. Keeping the eyes focused and still. Steady, even flow of breath. Hey. Even teachers wobble. It's a challenge. Hold in the stillness and release. This time, place the hands on the belly. As you breathe in, allow the belly to push into the hands. Exhale, draw the belly in. And release. Well done. A little bit more strength work in the legs. So we're at the short edge of our mat, okay? So we're going to take a nice long step back with the right leg. So long step back. Coming into high lunge, just a little bend on that back knee, and then tuck your pelvis forward and take your shoulders back until they're stacked above your hips. And then take up the arms. Ribs forward and lift the chest. Drop down. Now breathe. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Remember to breathe. Now we bring the right hand inside the right foot. Lengthen the back leg and drop the hips down. Push the ribs down. Take that left shoulder back and peel up your left arm. Hand to hand in a straight line. Breathe. Push the right hand into the mat. Reach the left hand up. Drop the hips down. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Frame the front foot. Bend the back knee. And step in. Take a big breath. Open the chest and hands back down. Left leg steps back, nice long stride. Make sure your feet are hip width. If you find balance a little struggle, then take them a little bit wider. Nice long step back with the left. A little bend on the back knee. Tuck the hip forward, lift the chest and drop down. Let the front set of toes float. Take up the arms. Ribs forward, lift the chest. Drop down. Push the front heel into the mat. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Breathe. As we bring the left hand down, drop the hips down, ribs down, nicely streamline your body, and then wrap your rib cage around your spine, taking your right shoulder back, peel up the right arm, push the floor away, lengthen the back leg. Breathe. Steady, steady, even flow of breath. Frame the front foot, bend the back knee and step it in. Take a big breath. Open the chest and hands to the heart. Let's come into a tabletop. Keep the hands to the heart, push them firmly. Start to tip the weight to the balls of the feet and stick the bum back. Now tuck the chin. Lengthen the tailbone back. I want to be able to balance a tray on your back. And then bring the hands into prayer onto the top of the head. Lengthen. Tuck the chin, draw the back of the ears back. Spread the toes, now lengthen. Feel your sit bones move back. Gently, ribs down, for the crown of the head move forward. Now spread the fingers. Now bend the knees. Place the hands to the mat, step back to plank. Now push the floor away. Lengthen the heels. If this is too much, you drop to the knees. As you exhale, lift the bum, push the fingers forward to down dog. Come high on the toes, push the ribs down. Exhale, lift, push back. Inhale, push the ribs down. Exhale. So if you're finding this a little too strong, you drop to the knees and then you inhale forward like we did in our warm-up and you exhale back. So you can do high plank or low plank. And holding your down face dog. Imagine a tube from the base of the spine to the crown of the head and breathe along it. Come into the middle of the mat. Bend the knees, take a big breath and a gentle back bend. Quarter turn. Let's do standing figure of four. Now you might need a chair to hold on to. You might need a wall. Stick your bottom back. Let's see how we go. So we're going to get a really nice release all around the glutes. So lift up the right leg. Bend the left knee. Now place the right ankle onto the left thigh. Keep your eyes still and flex the foot. If you can, hands to prayer. And then start to stick your bottom back. Breathe. So you can hold on to a chair. You can stick your bottom against a wall if balance is not with you. Keep the foot flexed and resist the ankle onto the thigh. So the right leg is opening out to the side. And then you're lengthening your sit bones back. Strength on this left leg as we get a really nice release in the glutes on the right. And release, come out. Let's change on to the other side. Making a little perch as we bend the knees. So now, let me find a nice spot on the grass. Lifting up the left. Flex the foot. And then left ankle onto right thigh. Use your hands if you need to get that nice placement. Flex the foot so the sole of the foot is facing to the side. Just gently draw the belly back in towards the spine. So we're breathing now into the chest. Keep your eyes very still. Lengthen the sit bones back. Press the left ankle into the right thigh as you open the knee out to the side. Just a couple more breaths. And release. Working the legs hard today. Stand in Tadasana. feet under the hips. Open the shoulders, relax them down. Left arm over, bring left ear to left shoulder. Be strong but smooth. Take the right arm away from the body. Turn the palm forward and reach down. Feeling that lovely release all the way from the ear, all the way down the side of the neck to the shoulder. And release. Right arm comes up over. So we're releasing any stress and tension held within the neck as we bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Take the left arm away from the body with the palm forward. Be strong but smooth. Feeling those fibers lengthen. And release. Let's finish our practice this morning. Remember, this is just a half of your practice. The second half will be in a second video and they'll be posted together. So it'll be part 1 and part 2. So this is your part 1. Nice and wide with the toes very slightly pointing inwards. Now take a nice deep breath. Lead with the ribs as you come forward and tip the weight to the balls of the feet so you can start to lift your sit bones up. So you're going to get a nice lengthening along the inner thighs. Nice decompression for the spine. Lifting up the sit bones, drawing the belly in. Now if you find you've still got a way to go, make a hammock with the arms and allow gravity to draw you down. If you're down, take a hold of the outside edges of the feet. Lift up the sit bones and draw yourself through. Let the head go. Now walk all the way around to the right leg. Now we're going to use the strength of the left arm. So as you bend the elbow and you start to bring the left shoulder towards the right knee, you're going to get a lovely release all around the lower back and the hip on the left and the rear of the shoulder. So twisting the upper body round, lifting up the sit bones, putting that much needed space between our joints. And then slowly all the way round. So now we're going to use the strength of the right arm, wrap it around the left, get the left arm out of the way, and then lift up the sit bones and start to draw your right shoulder in towards that left knee. Feeling that release on the right side, back of the shoulder and back of the hip. As we bring the hands to the center, coming onto finger pads, push the ribs down to lengthen. Now tip some weight into your fingers. We got visitors. Heel toe back in. Let's finish with an elephant this morning as you bring your feet together and bend the knees. 2 legs become 1. Bring your hands up onto your thighs. Slowly lift the upper body. Let me show you from the side. So bend the knees, nice long spine. Squeeze the thighs together. Connect the arms, the palms, and push the thumbs in between the eyes. That space between the eyebrows. Another major energy center, Ajna, your third eye. The chakra is responsible for your intuition. Wise and strong like the elephant. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Maybe sit a little deeper. Push firmly with the thumbs. Maybe you could close your eyes. As we slowly come up. Come all the way up onto the balls of the feet. Open, lift the chest, ribs forward. And heels down. And namaste. So don't forget to click straight on to part 2. So this is your standing strength practice and lots of stretch and abdominal work in the part 2. So bye for now and I'll see you very soon. Bye.